This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Okay. Andy, they say
you know, I'm because before they see you know you'll be casa.
okay.
You'll be casa. It is Uncle Ya.
Okay.
For the infant checker.
No, Obia Casobia.
Okay.
All right. And then man, you add your trophy. Anna.
Oh, you know, we say.
Is it everything I gave me be a jinaso? Na odia build it Manchester team no because of omo performance ne omo ade omo year no omo to get trophy no quality no ho the make on dia say oh
you know that's what you
build Manchester United team no na me see mount dey nya youth team no do free buy it also be nya players or be you free youth side oh they are building Manchester United team no
you know I agree say we go through the United ranks. Now here Manchester United within their production line. Players are Omodiaba Amu Biasha. And as a players form from Nkrema Mu Biasha. Even in their recent team, you can talk about Obi to say Marcus Rashford. Anthony Alenga is another typical example. You can go back and talk about the likes of Oligon Associate. You talk about the likes of Nicky Bart. You talk about the likes of Ronnie Johansson. You go back and talk about the likes of Gary Neville and all those players, you know, almost for different cranium and a buy. And at any point in time, you expect United to say, Omo production line be Omo be, and I say, Omo good team be Ombenya, Obe one player from their junior side. And I agree. Say United is proven and they've shown to the European game. Say at least every piano, Muna crab are one, I'm Yumiansa. Na Sabria Enko Yi Crano. Omu ni pemienu in Anthony Alenga and the Marcus Rashford eomwa on betim do omon sesi omobo se Sam Rantie die ye current training ground ho and omo de tete nkra no e de apajo omo ba be sisi omo ye homegrown players at any point in time omo betim a pinpoint to obia se omo free omo ho de buy but you know baby Manchester United de gina sisi ya no omo nyina baby a omo kwa kofa under 24 na de omo be build the squad no Manchester United were materials in as much as we betimi argue say there are certain materials omo do omo sum na ba wiye na also omo je omo kwan na omo ko ba bi ko sia kan foforo say one man all matter ni manja matic and then obi to say Edison Cavani no you know United still have quality in there so far omo goalkeeper omo David Die omo Dean Henderson so far omo right back omo Diego Dalu omo Wan Bissaka on the left side they have Luke Shaw omo Alex Telles in central defense Eric Bailly omo Victor Lindelof omo Rafael Varane omo Harry Maguire and in their midfield they have Sepopo Bekwa omo Fred omo Scott McTominay. Let's not forget say Scott McTominay so a part of the United team omo production line omo team do omo say omo Boaka so no see free nkwadim na aba who be anim ho Ronaldo is there, Bruno Fernandes is there, Marcus Rashford is there, Anthony Langa is there, Jadon Sancho is there, and omo Anthony Martial on loan at Sevilla. Into United in Krana ya there, o she said almost a fairly stadium na net say you know my idea. But baby Eric Ten Hag gina sisi ya any adwuma na oba be no. Enye nkura nim na wo kwa copy ki bia free e dia ba be adwuma.
Mail Sports see the FA Cup success has brought the smiles back to a miserable Old Trafford. And a new boss, Eric Ten Hag, has been given plenty of talent to develop.
I agree. Since 2013, United fallen smiling. Their team continued to move from bad to worse. Until last season, only part of the top four. This season, they are lagging behind and they are struggling for a middle table. Until Sewon Yankra, na general incredible game with Old Trafford. Now been over 74,000 spectators omo beko akwa hwe sa game na. At least it brings hope. Medical players omo free nkranuma ba omo show omo quality. Into United omo nim say empanimfo na ntimi ande hwe at least omo nim say omo production line na omo bibi. Into obviously a big team omo G League ni bebrebe 20 times. Na general in for close to 8.5 years. Omuntimi ni a title bia. Not this time there. Dinwa. The last title that they won was the UEFA Cup at Jose Mourinho in 2015. Until 7 years down the line, European trophy no omuntimi ni bio. Can league title you are getting closer to 8 years. Omuntimi ni bio. Na nkra na mo hope say ya. Omu be hope. Say we be Rashford. We be Gary Neville. We mo be Paul Scholes. We mo be Rangis. And only be United be fa omu hope ni na idea free. Not because the United team has fully excelled.
Enra City share more a share Wolves no Aboa United in a way. So nimsa.
For
now we are aware.
Yeah.
I guarantee him a place in Europe next season. Yeah.
Besides that, no,
yeah.
Esadu Makoji League, you know, players are still the most league titles, no, that are so Manchester.
Manchester United guaranteed to play European football next season after Wolves stamping defeat at the hands of Man City. The Red Devils locked in a battle with West Ham to avoid playing in the Europa Conference League. In the United States, Honsono, and some alcohol, and so I don't know. Still, the whole can, and ne, Ober sign. Now, what can be? The whole can, and then Arsenal, Omoni Tottenham. And Ebo Spurs Stadium on them. The Woka, I got 2 games.
Say you minute, Minya dream such. Say Arsenal Lemotofo. The China may have done nearby. Be in a game way. Arsenal or convince me. So what it takes to make the top 5, they should avoid defeat today. If they avoid defeat today, the China become sure that Arsenal is making it. You see, I didn't say this out of hatred or anything, but my share fixtures or my dream say Spurs will beat Arsenal, and then my dream say Arsenal cost St. James Pass against Newcastle or Mumfa win. So I don't think Arsenal will make the top.
To still no. Maybe be a later.
No. I said they be a later.
So but Jatum say Arsenal be top 4 na nyenne.
No.
All right.
I know how to change it.
Andy Kerm.
You know,
Man City say you better make say I got 2 games.
you know, I mean, me can't actually.
EPA title no. Eyomodia.
Oh, you know, I mean, me can't actually. Me I die. Me next Frank Kunyina ka say me there. Me who City say omo be lose game bi, still omo lose bi. And baby omo gina yi, any baby omo call nray. Eye venue no obi ehunu say eye deadly, and they won't survive. Based on the kind of results abba between Wolves and Manchester City, even at Etihad and the Molineux Stadium. You know, be who said ding. And one venue, all your Liverpool supporter now be hope for the best for your Liverpool team at your Molineux Stadium. But you know, almost dispatch in just 53 minutes. And almost dispatch team like a friend Wolverhampton. And Kevin, and I was a Belgian night the Premier League. Romelu Lukaku versus Kevin De Bruyne. And Tempa na Manchester City for no.
Who's going to cry Belgium?
Yes. You know, in Tempa City for no man, because such games, some opponent in a stretch over the last minute. Over no pressure about so. Now for so I should go by own team. Into a man chen ho kran Tempa 3rd minute no we shall go no. And then Wolves back in 10th minute. And then Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva link up, and you know, goes no penny na goes no. The kind of technique, the kind of power, the kind of accuracy behind ball like Kevin De Bruyne and the ball to net. On just strike out. You know, on just strike out, but look at this ball. Look at the technique, look at the power, and look at the accuracy.
Big games, that's a technique, ni accuracy, ni power, ni ano
Onkoto Uliboli. Jonathan Castro
against Wolves in this team.
Onkoto Uliboli. Jonathan Castro, any corner Cody, was Santiago Bernabeu. A Hobeka to Luka Modric, Tony Cruz, any Casemiro, a Hona Beka to Obu, Obeka to Karim Benzema, the Okako, no Mayan about 4 times. So that is where you expect to lift up. You know, sanity. Into a way, a corner Cody,
and what drew on my
no, you know,
okay.
Franco, you are talking about Mbappe. Mbappe in the Champions League will fail
you see, Andy Kerm say Kevin De Bruyne is a super player.
Yes.
But big stage, you know, on still show no, even in the Belgian national team, when you have a number of quiet games, and Kabinyanka big stage against Real Madrid in a champion, no for baby.
If the moment you bring Mbappe in at the stage, Mbappe has never been better than Kevin De Bruyne. Obeka Real Madrid Manchester City 2-1 at the Bernabeu. Meaning it was Kevin De Bruyne night. That day only Jesus Minu and I heard Raheem Sterling, but any consistent.
That's it.
Any consistent. I agree. You know, Obama team any a traditional club and a cathedral in Europe. He's up there.
Non today.
You know, he's up there. Kevin De Bruyne is one of the best players in Europe now.
Into on today, big games on today.
And you know, I'm saying that we're so. Now, say Real Madrid, Manchester City, the first leg was Kevin De Bruyne. But the problem is the consistency. And our first leg, De Bruyne. It was De Bruyne. But the problem here, the consistency. I agree. And you know, the inconsistency, the things comes into play. And he's a quality player. But in Europe, you are not going to meet this back four or back three. You are going to meet the cream de la cream of materials. And now, players with experience, players with quality, players with individualism. And when I Kevin De Bruyne like so be show the consistency level. But you know, he's a quality player, and we they are born to unimbo. Nti no ma mas ehun bi anto omo. Omo amom ho ampo. Na ntempa na omo dispatch omo. You know, Romelu Lukaku gradually is coming back.
Okay.
Now the story na ni kan kakra. Ye share league na se no, you know, no fire is called with rampant rapidity. But off at the middle of the season. At your bar do the last minute and Shejuma or Sebo. And he started so well off in the middle and in the finishing point, Romelu Lukaku. Oma 2 goals, Nano against Wolves. And you know what? Shakwen of fast so she any go nenra. Or Despatilium Kupani Diego Lorente to baby. And I wish some my video no Lukaku in 64th minute or Bobby. Diego Lorente see baby ball short my body for no. But in the last goal no shame, players be play better. A lot of players who made that opportunity. Minister Franco one.
So no one the critics are problem man.
You know that yes. Now go so
short no boy. All the critic problem man.
But you know, after creating the problem, your ability to compose yourself as a player inside the area, no? And also that level of intelligence ubenya from a player into Nantu Boisier relax here because of a player who go the bomb. But you know, Nantu Boisier and again, so you Christian Pulisic. You know, in the last week, issues about Pulisic, issues about Romelu Lukaku, and then that's play quarter. You know, yes. When I'm 64 minutes in this year, baby or the Diego Lorente Lium Coupa Motoye, and national go no. It is our players who issues are bomb.
Gonna players who are ready, a pass. Now, or the born here open. The born now Tonetta.
Look at him.
Go to the horse, look to teach over 1 man.
When we are 3, 4, 5.
To one says I want to go on
5 players. Romelu Lukaku. This is the Lukaku that we used to know.
Yes.
What you mean the ball network him? So what should someone American? You know, Christian Pulisic, Romelu Lukaku, Cesar Azpilicueta, nonsense bomb. And some happen say Christian Pulisic a complain say onya more game time after 1 game for United States. Or by the coach the man game time. And in the Champions League against Madrid, home and away, of failing bottle. And the questions, HRCS Basse, politics better and also Obeko. Cesar Azpilicueta from 2012 we see there, 10 years, a decade at Chelsea. Obia Busa say, Cesar Azpilicueta Beko Swata and also Beko. And Romelu Lukaku, issue Sabana and saying, say, on interfocra chicken common, say, O the Omon first can be mra, or better the wages or general week so. Inter Milan, all because of game time and saying unya. But in the last 2 minutes, some that says, "Oh, you play now to bench, no new opportunity bar, you have to deliver." Timo Werner ban and saying, "Obey deliver." Car bet is off, and Romelu Lukaku so back in the 3 goals in just 2 games really tells you what Romelu Lukaku is about. It's a good game for Chelsea.
You do be selfish.
striker be also selfish. You know, a striker be also selfish. Striker be also selfish. I agree. Yes.
Others are well pleased on betting match ball. Teach us all now say.
You know,
the problem. Well, look at when and best reporter.
You know, the Christian because of the selfishness. Sometimes as a striker you have to be selfish because you are okay. Sometimes you have to be selfish. And I go Italia. And you know, near say Juventus beside the year in 1959 and 1965 by Omodi Coppa Italia from Inter Milan. No much media co 15 because Osher then the second team on the spot here so and with Inter Milan Omotuaso. Into a share game now, so no beer share the two coaches in Simeone Inzaghi and Massimiliano Allegri. Gradually, he is becoming the Hector Raul Cooper, a master of losing the final. A hona papa yabita. It's no be so obey me as a sem. No to me aboa Juventus. And in Guase or Magini season, the amount of money that they spent after the exit of Ronaldo, no, or bet me a ye be at me at the car back one. Because Scudetto ni there. Baby at my friend Inter Milan, AC Milan. Achimo kwa akosi no, a bad things or mobedru omo. Omo ya league neja omo. But Champions League spot no metimi secure. Until after almost consider the first goal, no more Baba come to this classic goal na Babetum no be him say Juve there. When it come to defend na, or more ranty or mobetimi defender. Until Mazia Allegri to check off back five, no be his obetim there containing the pressure. Lautaro Martinez near danger beba. But Ivan Perisic from nowhere. Denzel them first bear money man the chance. I will bet him anymore. And the moment I do decide to move defend, you know, Inter the Arsenal so I bet him they open their defensive play because Ivan Perisic the ability to shoot from afar or the ability to tour the flanks. And an only idea, general, a hard team my friend with Juventus. Ivan Perisic bought two classic goals. Or team di Inter Milan edge the Coppa Italia. It's not likely some beat me agility because AC Milan for normally so more here mechi. But also performance Inter adan the dia. Inka be ya see bebo season ni be wi no muntimi ni eye trophy bia. Enti for me Simeone Inzaghi deserve better. The only problem one is next season goalkeeper no watch he's the captain of the side but also no because the kind of error or the by Inter defense no general and more that assurance and stability. Enti bebo Inter abaso. But the American said the return of Allegri had been disaster for Juventus. Champions League and Mguasie, Coppa Italia and Mguasie, the Italian Serie and Mguasie. And as I said, coach our co-finance hotel Lusupa, your penny and your friend Hector Raul Cooper.
Number final lose and Mguasie.
Our co-finance are now on ya, and then Mguasie Franco. About Champions League final against Barcelona near show. What about Champions League final against Juventus, Real Madrid near show? What about Coppa Italia final near show and then was here? And he's a master of losing the final. And Nipo Cross are recording the Hector Raul Cooper, former Valencia, former Inter Milan team, and the last time Obekochi, the Egyptian national team, in the final he lost it. And Mazia Allegri, they come back now, and yet the best for Juve. He's a good coach, and you know, okay. Yeah, expect next season or be back with a bang.
But when I'm EPL, man, 6:45. When they win at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium or Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, it's a game that I see Conte winning. Me who is Antonio Conte beat me. I Arsenal who Juma at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Why am I saying that? So if your Tottenham team is in good shape now, and game boy against Liverpool now more that confidence. The kind of system the boy against Liverpool no, that same system can tame the team Arsenal. The only thing I also say, Abrante na yefeni Bukayo Saka no mbe mo mani akone ho. Na se Gabriel Martinelli so start here, mbe mo mani akone ho. Inti dry sesanyo and then Abrante yefeni MSN Royal. Many two players are also task to make sure so best stop these players from the right and the left. In midfield, obviously going to be the battle of Abrante yefeni Mohamed El Neni, Granit Xhaka, as against Hobie and then Rodrigo Benteke. But Arsenal with the defense to contain the form of San Yumin, Harry Kane, and the Dejan Kulizeski. Now, for me, that is where Arsenal have fallen short. And in big game, you can always start Antonio Conte. But the Arsenal young players no more money the based on the kind of performance of the Arsenal team. No. But this is a big game. You need experience. You need high mental fortitude. You need a coach who has been out there betting me. Ajina ne mranti energy no team results. And it is the venue Tottenham Hotspur Ben no again the two teams coach Ben the beje bragging right in the last minute they akobo the Champions League next season
Man, you 4 points. You match with the better top.
but you know say Tottenham lose and Arsenal lose.
Lead Tottenham 4 points.
I agree, but Arsenal lose now Tottenham when you close.
Naka 2 games.
Yes, and anything can happen.
Okay.
Arsenal haven't assured anybody in terms of consistency.
All right.
Until who is going to get the bragging right in this particular game? Very, very important. You know, I'm a call for Tottenham Hotspur win all because of Venu now.
Okay, Marima Naro Emrem. Kakra na enka two nema me anyways I come dey kan ho anka nya bad kra. Declan Rice 8-year £200,000 a week contract. Now West Ham man were reject.
Yes, I was all rejected.
Then e be man abasa. And number 2, Mo Salah. Also the best in the world. The position or the best. 1 no cray, 2 no cray, 3 be crazy e ahomaso kasa.
You know, my answer as a Franco Bomon Salah. Oh, Kito was around my time. Salah,
no time when you be answer good.
Salah, you know,
okay.
And now Homaso.
Yeah.
So be my dear and also in Nimia, Homaso be anyway.
Okay.
The only player, in my opinion, I'll be competing Mo Salah on that particular line. Riyad Mahrez in Kwan. It is only Mahrez. Messi, I am re. Sergio Gnabry cannot compete. Rodrigo goes or Marcos Asensio. Dembele had a very good season with Barcelona, but he cannot compare to Mo Salah. And the player being all right wing, that is why I'll put Mo Salah. Right wing go beat him in a compete. I brand FN Riyad Mahrez in Kwan. But the production line of Mo Salah, how decisive were for Liverpool? No, me of the two, my favorite is Riyad Mahrez. But you know, 117 goals for Liverpool and 38 goals for Manchester City. Draw the line between the two. Into Mo Salah, you can check all the big teams. You know, at time Mebubu be there, Makoma, their friend number 7. You know, Mebubu be there, and Mo Salah, you know, he's outstanding. Obedient to me, to throw on the right, apart from Riyad Mahrez. So, and Yahoma, so for me, I totally agree with him.
Franco Naro.
Sergio, he's the best in that position.
Okay.
Absolutely no doubt. And he, as someone on Wakan, and he's one of the best in the world. Egyptian king and tea.
Kofo omo so ya ahomaso kasa no. So ya onye humble. Na me na me minim yesi obi a wiase ne wan no.
Salah is
from Kofo bi Mo Salah yenim no. Or so humble.
He's one of the humble guys.
Yeah.
But he has strong.
Kofo ngwa say onu na e kasa so no.